Good morning, everybody. We're back. We've got a brisk one here. Let me check the other phone quick for weather. Car was saying 37. So we're not quite frost. All right, we're looking at 41 degrees, 5 degrees Celsius right now. Grass is a little on the dewy side, and it's cold. But we're going to tackle this today. This will probably be the last mow. We have not been here since August 2nd. It's been a while. So I only have one tripod, but I do have a suction mount and I do have the clamp mount from the window because the 15 stopped this morning. But it's going to be a mowing morning, and then we got to go to Verizon, drop off the Pixel. Yeah, I'm trying to think of where I want to set up cameras. I do have, like I said, one tripod. I do have both of the Pockets, 3 iPhones, and yeah, we're going to set it up and see what we can get. But let's get to it. Well, I think that might just be round one. I'm going to let the sun hit this for a few minutes, have my sandwich, which is probably ice cold, and yeah, stop at McDonald's, and the girl comes running out after me after I pick my order up, and she goes, "I didn't give you a coffee, I gave you a latte." So I have a pumpkin latte with whipped cream and a coffee, so plenty of caffeine. First round is done, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I might have missed a spot back here, but I'm going to have to go back over this again. Now that it's mowed down, I think I can try to mulch it in better. Yeah, man, maybe a spot right there. It's the problem was the leaves are actually covering where I had mowed, and it was very hard to see what I had done. So, all right, I'm going to have a quick eat and drink. All right, yummy food. So, first lap around, I don't know if it's caught on camera. I don't think it is, because I'm pretty sure the one that's on the side here was aiming the wrong way. But I caught that tree stump right there with the left front, and yeah, knocked it right off. And unfortunately, there's no air compressor here, and I don't even have one anymore. I need to get like a portable rechargeable one again. all else fails, you just blow it to the edges. I tried, but it was just too much. So I just put it all up against fence line. I did do the front, got the road cleaned off 90%. I can use leaf blower to get the rest. But, all right. Really, I think the only thing we need to really trim is around the trash can and that front spot. And we're done. And that's a wrap, everybody. All right, back here, I didn't quite clean it up near as much because it's not that bad. A little clumpy, but the main yard looks decent. This yard over here, there's a lot of leaves, and they just kept going. The wind's blowing. I had to get them off the driveway. Driveway is nice and clean. I can actually see it now. But yard beautification done. I did go all the way around the shed with the trimmer. Didn't really see a lot of high weeds anywhere else, so didn't get to it. One thing we did need to do, and I didn't get to it today because it's already 11 o'clock, and I kind of want to look at this. I need to back this panel off completely because then I need to cut a door in, and I was like, oh, I'll just drill a hole. And no, I can't do that. It needs to be a hinged door, so because it's like a closed-in shed here on the backside, so at some point I gotta come back over and do that. So we'll see when the next time I can come over and do that. But I think this may be the final mow of 2025, and it's kind of why I wanted to get all the grass off there, because the trailer will be coming back into this spot right here for the winter. So all right, let's continue on with our day. Oh geez, other than in time lapse, you haven't seen my face today. I'm sure not many of you are upset about that. Anywho, all right, Verizon, Goodwill, and home. Alrighty, got a new bump stop to replace the one in my trimmer, and when I'm looking at it to make sure I'm getting the right one, there's actually a different power switch that I've never knew was there. It was in number 1 this whole time. I'm gonna have to actually pull it out and put it in number 2 just with the fresh battery, just see what it does. It's going to cut my battery life in half, but they have, so I was going to get a 5 milliamp battery. I'm not getting one through them. They're like $100 overpriced. They have a 7.5 amp hour battery now. That'll run 3 times as long. So it's heavy, but it's not going to be right now either. What is Flagging Crew doing here? All right, Goodwill, Verizon. We're getting there slowly. I'm glad I took this way because I needed to stop and get that part because I can't advance my line anymore and I can't turn the thing to put the line in it. Pixel is done. That is gone. Drinks for Terry. I asked her if she wanted a bottle or a fountain drink. She got a fountain drink and 2 bottles because it was 2 for 4. So, yeah. Made that more worthwhile thing. I still have a cherry Coke in the fridge and I'm good with that. So, I'm really trying to stay away from the soda portion. I do have an energy drink and I think I still have 1 can of tea. Oh, that red's closed. Interesting. Okay, I guess we gotta go through the corner here. Oh well, doesn't matter. 6 one, half dozen the other. It still takes us to the same light. It's just a little cut through as always do. Yeah, our bottles of Coke were $2 for the longest time, and then they jumped them back up to $2.38. Now we're starting to make some changes. Trying to capture some of the leads around here on my little ride today. I think Saturday we're making our way out. Starting to get some color. Well, it has been a very interesting afternoon. I started trimming the yard and tested out that 1 and 2 button. I think I've had it in 2 the entire time, which means the trim will actually run twice as long if I switch it over. And then one main called me, and I had no choice but to pick it up. Well, shockingly, and I kind of gave him my sob story, they managed to rewrite my loan for another couple years. So what was supposed to end next November is now not going to end until like 2030. But I got my payment lowered almost in half. It would have been in half, but I kept the gap insurance on the car so that if anything happens to it, the loan's paid off and I don't have to worry about it ever again. So I'll be looking for Bambi. No, just kidding. That'd be fraud. But and then I get a thing from Verizon about my rebate, which I figured it was the payment for the phone. I click in the app and there's nothing there. So I stopped in there, and then as I'm opening my app, I magically have an additional $41.55 charge on my account that I'm supposedly overdue on. So I don't know what the hell. They're like, I don't know. So I gotta call customer service now. Yay. And then take puppies for walks, because they haven't gone out yet today at all, I don't think, except for the backyard. Alrighty, first puppy walk of the day at like 3:40 in the afternoon, and we've got high winds. Oh, these microphones are probably not going to work real well with this. I should have brought the Pocket out, but I didn't. I got the iPhone and the shift cam, and we got the AirPods. So, yeah. Up, look at this tree. They're orange and red. Oh yeah. Yep, Saturday we are going to get out. Oh crap, I meant to fuel that car up today. God. Well, I guess tomorrow after work, I guess I'll do it because I opened. As soon as I heard the chime, I figured it was going to stop recording. I forgot that the AirPods don't stop when you're not using that phone. So, it should be connected to this though. God, I hope so, because if not, man, we are in big trouble with these clips. But, oh yeah, hey, hold on. What looking at trying to look at them while I'm looking at me with the cameras is going to do. Tell you are nowhere near done, buddy. Mommy said take you for a 17-mile walk. She wants you out of her sight for a minute. What are you dogs doing today, huh? We've been missing you, Dad. You haven't been home all damn day. Pretty accurate, actually. I think I was home maybe an hour-ish. And then gone again for another hour plus to sign the paperwork. But, significant drop. I still don't know if I can make that payment, but at least it's only half of what I was paying before. Granted, like I said, 5 more years. Wicked today. I don't like high winds. And Mr. Baker's, I don't know, I'm going to have to read his text message more because I don't know what kind of winter we're supposed to have now. I think they changed the maps on him after he said we were going to have the same as we've had. What? Yeah, we're going down, bud. Love the head flip. Marinated chicken tenders. Yum, 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 yum. Green beans and baked potatoes for dinner. Oh, yummy, 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 yummy. I haven't eaten since breakfast time. Well, snack time. It was like 10 o'clock this morning. Well, it's only 4:30 now. That's not too bad. Oh, yeah. What a day. Alrighty, so I called Verizon. And the gentleman, I told him that I was supposed to get a, activation credit. So he processes the credit, and I'm concerned that they're going to close my bill out. So basically shut me off. So I paid the $41.55. So that's what really cleared it. So I should have a $41.55 credit twice next month. On top of that, he lets me know that I have a loyalty deal for $20 off of 5 of my lines for a year. $1,200 savings. Yes, please. So we got the bill on Verizon cut. We got the one main cut. I might be able to breathe here coming up. Yay! Or as soon as I hit record, the wind picks up.